This is the extra optional portion of the class. It's not really part of the lesson, but I just wanted to share with you what the boxes look like when you use resin. I like to use ice resin because it's actually jeweler's grade, so when it dries it is completely clear and it is really hard and it's just a beautiful, beautiful resin. When you use ice resin, you mix equal amounts of the resin and the hardener together, and it comes with these little measuring cups so that you can measure to 1 ounce and then put the hardener in so that it goes up to the 2 ounce level. And it comes also with these little wooden they're like popsicle sticks, and so you just mix it until it's all completely mixed together, and then you just pour it over the top of the box. It's so super easy. Because there's so many nooks and crannies, I used that little popsicle stick to kind of spread it out over the top of the box. It does kind of level out on its own, but I wanted to kind of help it get there. You're going to need to let it sit overnight or at least 6 to 8 hours, and make sure you don't touch the resin while it's drying because it really does need that long, and you don't want to end up with a finger mark in the top of your box. You also want to make sure that you don't touch the resin with your hand when you're mixing because it's kind of hard to get off. It ends up being very, very sticky on your hands. And you don't want to use a brush because brushes get ruined if you put ice resin on them. So this is all from personal experience. So just take my advice and don't do all of the mistakes that I've already made. This is what the boxes look like once they are finished with the resin and the closures and everything. And here are some close-ups. The top row is the kind of tan colored boxes that has the tape texture on top, and then the bottom row is the box that is with a thinner cardboard and it doesn't have that extra texture on the top of the box. Now you'll notice there's a little bit of a denim on the lower box, and the reason for that is because I didn't follow my own advice and make sure that the measurements were right, and so they were just a little bit too far away, so I had to add a little bit of denim on there to create the hook to add to the bottom of the thing. So even if your measurements are off and your box closure isn't meeting, you can always add some ribbon or some denim like I did, and it'll still be fine and it still looks pretty cool.